and welcome to Shooting Stars Salute to Service. I'm Lisa Guerrero here in front of a live audience, and what you're about to see has never been done before. The biggest, the most over-the-top target shooting extravaganza in history, with professionals and celebrities shooting it out for charity and the chance to drive away with a brand new truck. We have target shooters, we've got trick shooters, and we've got weekend warriors, but don't think for a minute that this is just an exhibition. By the end of this event, we're gonna find out who's the lone star still standing in North Texas.
And now the waiting is almost over. The anticipation this crowd has been feeling all night is about to turn into raw excitement when Karl bashes through that door, and there he goes. We are up and running in Hogan's Alley.
White. Oh, he didn't shoot the white one.
White. Now that's a very
So far
narrow...
he's gone straight so far.
8 feet for a big guy like that is a very narrow alley.
Yeah, but you know, at his height, Sarah, he's got an advantage seeing those targets before anyone else.
Karl Malone starts off very strongly, hitting 7 targets, but we have an interesting dilemma here for the Warriors. There was a no bird in that round, meaning only 9 targets of the 10 were released. Malone hit 7 of them, so the Warriors have the choice of taking Karl's 7 out of 9 or going again. They're discussing it right now. Let's listen in.
I figured. I know you could have probably got 8, but you got frazzled in the middle.
All right.
I think we're all right.
Okay, gotcha.
So Doug, looks like they've decided to keep the score of 7.
You know, it's a great score, and I think it was a smart choice.
Next up is going to be Scott Robertson for the Warriors. You know, he's taking his time here. He's got just enough time. For somebody like Scott, these are slow targets, actually.
And he knows what's happening. He has got a good rhythm. He's breaking them just about the same place each time.
He's been trained to look immediately. I mean, his eyes are so honed to each target. He ran away with that one. A perfect score. And they should be happy they made the decision that they did.
We had a pretty good strategy going in. We figured that if Karl could be around that 7 or 8, you know, that we were going to have a good run. And Karl actually hit 7 out of 9, and the 10th bird didn't come out. And so I know Karl wanted to go for it, but we were so close to our goal. We said if he could shoot 7 or 8, we'd be happy. And he got 7 out of 9. He would have got that 10th one, I know it, but he shot awesome. And for the first one out of the bat, being nervous and anxious, it was a good run.
17 is an excellent score, and whether you're hunting birds or shooting clays, the key to hitting any moving target with a shotgun is to judge the proper lead and then swing through the target. If the shooter is focusing on the target and accelerating past it, he's got a hit. It's an instinctive shot with no time to overthink, since all of this happens in a split second. And as Scott showed Karl earlier, that's why they say you aim a rifle, but swing a shotgun.
Thanks, Doug.
This is a very interesting moment for Cole Hauser. He's only shot sporting clays once in his life. He has got to be on edge right now.
I mean, it's pretty competitive one. I mean, everybody's taking it very serious, Malone especially. But I like competition, and you know, the different stations that have been set up, Hogan's Alley, you know, to the Bearcat, you know, really everything is pretty difficult.
My partner, Cole Hauser, now he told me just lately that he's had experience in 3-gun matches and action shooting, usually though with center fire rifle and pistol, and shotguns are a bit new for him. But Cole, listen to me, but the deal is, these are close.
Yeah.
So you don't want leads like that.
Okay.
You want
They're
leads.
pretty slow too, huh?
You want, yeah, they're slow, but you want leads no further than that,
Okay.
or right on the nose of that target.
Okay. Not only is he a wealth of knowledge, you know, just as far as shooting shotguns, but you know, he is the best when it comes to actually teaching too. I mean, he's a wonderful teacher.
He is a very competitive guy. He wants to win. A great athlete, very coordinated.
This is a moment, though, where he's got to be calm, take his time, and just watch the targets as they go. He's got Tom behind him, coaching him, shoot, don't shoot.
You got it.
And he also has to remember to get out in front of the bird. And for somebody who hasn't shot a lot of sporting clays, you got to jump right on it.
And, you know, these targets are arcing. It is so easy to shoot either over them or underneath them. There's a lot of pressure on Cole here because he knows this isn't quote-unquote his game.
One right hand, when you got down here, you shot 1.5 feet in front of it.
It's not very good.
Worst we can do is second now. Our choice is looking better all the time.
Cole Hauser walks away with a score of 4, but he couldn't have a better partner in Tom Knapp, known as one of the fastest guns in the United States, I'd say.
Well, you know, Tom is sort of the grand old man of exhibition shooting, and he can put it together.
And he's very accustomed to watching the target, taking his time, but if he wants to shoot fast, he can, which means he can also recognize what's coming out.
And you watch these targets, they're breaking in the same place, the right or the left, it's the same place. Watch that smoke. It's like a very even up and under kind of situation.
Good run, good run, good run. 10 for 10.
Yeah, I'd do that again. Can I shoot again for Cole? There you go, buddy.
So Tom Knapp earns a 10, giving the Patriots a 14 for the round. Next up, the fighters, Gerald McRaney and Tim Bradley. These two are veteran shooters who are very confident heading into this challenge.
I think the Hogan's Alley is going to be the easiest of all the events tonight. I think most people are going to sweep that. This is going to be fun.
Indeed.
It's just kind of close targets, you know, they're not moving real fast.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
No. And I just think it's going to be one of the easier events.
So you went a little faster than what you're going to go when you're shooting?
That lets
really?
me know, though.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great.
But yeah, any questions on that one?
We got this one by the ass. Don't make me come back later and change what I just said.
First up for the fighters, Gerald McRaney, the man they call Mac.
When you're going through a Hogan's Alley scenario, you're looking for targets that are on your level. You're not looking for things that are flying overhead.
You know, Mac has a good advantage here. He has been hunting upland birds, pheasant, and quail for years, so he's comfortable with a shotgun in his hand.
He's inside, hits the first and the second. Gerald starting off strong, 17 the score to beat.
And he's got a good rhythm here. I'm watching him break those targets with a good rhythm. He's not getting each one. You know, the winds come up a little, pushing those targets around on him.
He's having a tough time out here, and I think that you're exactly right. I think he's lost his rhythm here a little bit.
But you know, with these kinds of targets, you're either on them or not. And,
You're on them or behind.
And you start questioning yourself, was I below it or behind it or above it? And suddenly you're thinking and not shooting.
You're up, boss.
I'm up.
Last up on Hogan's Alley, team fighters Tim Bradley. He has to get a perfect score. There's a lot of pressure on him right now.
These are the kind of quick targets that these exhibition shooters are used to doing.
And he's doing just great. He's obviously watching carefully. He's taking his time. You know, he's a shorter guy.
Yeah, and it
so
makes
he's
a
got a
difference.
narrow window to
He
look up
isn't
through.
Karl Malone on this, but he's got good rhythm. He's breaking the targets in the same place. He's not rushing his shots. And boom.
And he got a perfect score. Now there's an Arkansas boy who's a very competitive guy
I'll
out
tell
here.
you, when these pros shoot, they know how to do it.
Good shooting.
Thank you.
Very good shooting.